Jasper, hi.
One of our game designers, and my name is Joost van Dongen. I'm a programmer at Ronimo, and we're going to talk today about Awesome Knots, like we do every week. And we have a couple of really big things today.
Mm-hmm. You're also forgetting someone.
Am I forgetting? Oh yeah, right. There's another person. Koen is sitting over there. Well,
it's Koen. Hello.
the one and only Koen. It's confirmed that we have Koen
Yes.
behind the keyboard.
He's invisible, but he's here.
Yeah. So if you get a reply in chat, that's by Koen. We can confirm that.
How many times can we? A lot. Okay.
A lot, yes. I can confirm that we can say that a lot. Okay, so we got a couple of big reveals. We're going to show the new character. Well, we're going to show his art. We're going to tell you his name and a little bit of his backstory. We're not going to show his gameplay yet.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a really big thing. And the other big thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a demo of the level editor. Last week Joost gave you guys a little demo of what is possible with the new level editor, and I will show you a quick demo of how you would go about making an Awesome Knots level at home. And also, since last week, we made a lot of progress, so everything looks nicer. There's now menus, sort of, for this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna show all that off.
Yeah, right. And before we get to that, we should mention Raffle Zeit. Somewhere in one of the corners of the screen. That corner?
Right, down there.
Down there. There's a...
You see it.
There's a counter. When it counts down to 0, we raffle 5 game keys and 1 RoboScoop key. And to be eligible for that, just type in chat at some random point in the 15 minutes before a raffle site happens. And then we raffle them. But before we get to the reveal, I think we should do the community news, right?
Yep.
Yes. Let's build a little.
Let's have him wait for at least a little bit.
We're looking at the reveal already, aren't we? But they are not yet.
I'm setting it up, but it's not.
Okay, so what's the community news, Jasper?
Something cool that recently happened is there's a new YouTube channel called Fail Knots, and they're all about making little YouTube clips about people failing at Awesome Knots. Awesome Knots has a great potential for slapstick failure in a lot of ways. So and there's a lot of funny stuff happening during matches. And someone decided to base a channel around it.
So are we going to see cool things like you playing X and then teleporting into the worm?
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of stuff. Also, a lot of the failures seem to take place at the bottom of Starstorm.
Oh yeah, right. People drop into infinity and then die.
But yeah, they check them out. They're very funny. Koen has the link to the channel. And if you fail spectacularly at some point during your game, be sure to make note of it and send your replay to awesomeknotsfails@gmail.com, and maybe you'll be included in the next failure compilation.
Yeah. So these days, the only thing you need to send is a replay ID. You don't need to send the actual replay anymore. At least I assume that's what they work with, because you can.
That'll make things a lot easier for everybody.
Spectator mode.
Spectator mode.
So there's also been a tournament, right?
Yes. This weekend there was there's a tournament running right now called Awesome Knots Rumble Doubles 2017. It's a big name, but it's a lot of fun. And last weekend they had the qualifier rounds and also commentated streams for those. You can check out the videos on YouTube or Twitch. You can see who won, who's where, and what's up.
So these are normal 2 versus 2 Awesome Knots matches, right?
Yeah,
it's a normal match, except 1 player less per team.
Yeah, it's 2 versus 2, and it's very interesting because matches actually go faster.
They go faster. Wow.
Even though there's less people to push turrets and that kind of stuff, there's also less people to defend, I guess. So if you as a player you carry even more responsibility than normal, because normally you'd be responsible for a third of your performance, and now it's 50%. So if you die, it's a really huge setback. So it's very exciting, very tense to watch, and also a lot of fun.
And they'll be doing their next round next weekend, right? And they'll be
Yes.
streaming that as well.
Yep. This Sunday they will be streaming at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that will be the playoffs. And then the week after that there'll be a finale. So
Awesome.
that should be really exciting.
So awesome doubles. Check it out on Twitch, I think, or on YouTube.
Yeah. Twitch for live, and YouTube you can rewatch the matches that took place this weekend.
And there's another tournament coming up, Astronauts Arena League, and I think this one you can still sign up for, right?
Yeah, the signups are still open for nearly 2 more weeks. Koen has a link for where you can sign up. This is a regular Astronauts tournament, so just 3 versus 3. You need friends to support you for this one, or at least one more friend than for the doubles. But it should be. Shouldn't be too hard finding some good players within the Astronauts community and have you join and play.
Yeah, right. So I think that's it for the community news for now, right?
Already, but that means we're about to do the reveal.
Oh, the reveal! So there's a new character coming up, and we've been teasing him for a couple of weeks already.
Mm-hmm.
Very slowly zooming out the image.
Yeah.
Basically just stalling time, I guess.
Yes.
And yeah, we're going to
As
show what he
usual.
looks like now, and you're going to hear what he sounds like as well. So let's have a look. Koen, are we ready for this?
Yeah, we can go.
Lone Star may have wrangled the Bovinian race, but he's not getting me. 6-packs are for calves. I have a 14-pack.
Oh snap!
Oh no,
Switch back.
Switch back, quick.
switching back. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Everybody is catching up. There we go. Now we have the still.
I messed up.
so Deadlift. Yeah, he's a Bovinian, and that means that his arch enemy is of course Lone Star. As you might be aware, Lone Star was cloned by the Bovinians, I think,
Yeah.
and then he wrangled them all. But apparently, at least one got away from the big Bovinian wrangling,
Yeah.
and that's Deadlift. And yeah,
He
doesn't
isn't.
like it.
He isn't too happy about Lone Star basically humiliating his entire race. So he is definitely out for revenge, and as you can tell by his name, he's also very much into lifting stuff,
Yes,
mostly weights, but you know. So he's super buff, and yeah, we're gonna show you how he plays next week. So this is just a little tease, I guess. But he's buff, he has a heavy voice, and his gameplay is also pretty cool. And you're gonna see it next week.
yes. And his full name is his real name is Samuel Gaines,
Yeah.
and Deadlift is the nickname he got. So he's Samuel Deadlift Gaines,
Yes.
and that's Deadlift for short. So that's the name you'll actually see in the game.
And yeah, you're gonna see him beating up people next week.
But
And
that's not all they'll be doing next week, will it?
yeah, will players be able to?
Yes.
Yeah, next week there will be a beta for Deadlift and the level editor that I'm gonna show off.
Yeah, so the beta for update 3.5 is coming next week on Wednesday. The aim is to put it live during the show, and that means that next week you'll be able to play Deadlift in the open beta. You'll be able to make levels and share them on Steamworks and download other people's levels and play them.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to use the custom games browser.
Wow, that's super cool.
So that also marks the finishing of the. Well, once this update actually launches and goes out of beta, that means we'll have finished the Starstorm Kickstarter.
yeah, all the Kickstarter stuff will be in, and we'll be moving into uncharted territory after that.
So these are the final features of the Kickstarter project. That doesn't mark the end of Astronauts. We have a lot of big stuff coming after that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all unannounced, and you won't be able to look at the Kickstarter page anymore to see what it is. So, what will it be?
What'll it be?
We know.
We know, but we won't tell you. Well, not tonight, anyway.
Indeed.
Sometime in the future. So yeah, I hope everybody's excited for Deadlift. How are we on time, Koen? I can't see the clock very well.
Really?
It's only a couple minutes till Raffle's out. 5 more minutes till Raffle's out, Koen?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Plenty of
okay.
time.
Then we
Plenty of
can get started with
Yeah, definitely.
the demo. I hope everybody likes what they saw with the deadlift.
I liked what I saw with that.
And I know on the forums at least one artist got pretty close to the actual look, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, pixelate, right? I think he drew almost exactly what the character actually is. It
Yeah.
was really close.
Well, luckily,
Impressive.
the silhouette still looked a lot like the runner monkey, so a lot of people still place their bets on that guy. Maybe one day. I don't know.
So are we going to show the custom game browser first?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do that. So this is all normal, but when I click this, there are currently no custom games available. Of course, I can create one here. Set the game mode, make it private from right here, and then I'll create a game. And this looks just like a regular game, but so there will be an extra step if you want to play like a private custom game, because you'll first see this screen, and yeah, hopefully or probably this screen will fill up pretty quickly with games of your friends and maybe enemies that they're hosting with crazy settings and crazy levels. You can click here and you'll see a description here and be able to join from this side of the screen. Unfortunately, there are no custom games to show right now, but this is basically what it's going to look like.
So I see a question in the chat. Someone asks, did we promise a PvE game mode in the Kickstarter? No, we did not promise that. I think what we mentioned is that once we release the map editor, players will be able to make that themselves. They'll be able to make a PvE mode.
Yep.
So yeah, that. But we won't be making one.
Yep. Today I won't be showing any crazy stuff like that because that gets pretty hardcore. You'll have to do your own AI stuff as well. What I'm going to show you today is how you might go about making an alternative Awesomenauts match map. So you could play Awesomenauts on this map, hopefully by the time I'm done. In the meantime, I click this new mod menu.
Yeah, so there's 3
the main
tabs
menu?
here. Subscribe mods, that just lists the mods that you subscribe to on Steam in Steamworks. So you can use all the Steamworks features to browse mods to find them, and they're all listed here.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this map section where your created maps will show up. You can click here. It'll say create, and then give your map a name. Pick an existing map to base it on. There will be, I think, will all the original maps be here? What will be in this list?
Yeah, so this list will have all the maps you have on your computer. So if you subscribe to mods, then you can make a copy of them and edit them. It will have the original maps. You can copy those and edit them as well. And we will make a couple of templates for specific things. So we'll have just an empty box. So that's if you want to really start from scratch. We'll have an empty box with a little bit of stuff so that it's a basic team deathmatch match. And we'll have a basic Awesomenauts match, which means 2 lanes, couple of turrets, couple of bases, couple of stuff, but really basic. So no exciting platforming there. So these templates are intended to be a starting point from where you start making your own map.
Right. Well, that should be very cool. So I did this already. I made a map right here. And I think we'll get back to this menu by the end of after I'm done.
Yes.
The your mods.
Maybe you should start making a copy because I already published this one as a test, so you can't publish it again.
Wait, what? A copy?
At the map screen, make a copy of this map.
Oh,
You can
okay.
work from that, right?
You mean like this?
Yes.
Phew. All right. Streamisho. It even picks up exclamation marks.
I have no idea whether the exclamation mark is going to work, so just don't do it for me. We'll need to test that outside the stream.
All right, no risks. Or as little as possible. So I clicked play/create because in our level editor you'll be playing as well as creating. It starts out like this with the level editor open, and I can open and close it with F1. And when I close it, you'll see that
You're playing right away, basically.
we're playing right away. It's and this map. What I did is I picked up Ribbit and I gave the collision the new shiny tile set, the new shiny graphics. So basically, when you at home start making an Astronauts map based on Ribbit, this is pretty much what you're gonna get. So for all intents and purposes, it is Ribbit. It still has all the collision, all the items, all the bot lanes. So the bots still know what to do in this level. But I'll get to that later. Creeps are here.
Let's have a look at the art first, right? Oh,
It's time.
Wait. Yeah, we have a Raffle site.
Yeah, I sense a disturbance in the force.
A disturbance in the stores, yes. So we have 5 winners. One of them wins both the game and the Roboscoop key.
Yeah.
Roboscoop keys are not for sale. You can only win them here or by meeting us somewhere, things like that. So those are really exclusive. Very few people have those. And you also get a game key if you get that. And then 4 players get only a game key.
Yep.
And the winner of the Roboscoop and the game key is...
Toontje Stoontje.
Toontje Stoontje. That must be someone from the Netherlands or maybe from Belgium, but...
Well, I don't know. He's using the best language, so...
Yeah, right. And then we have 4 winners for a game key, and those are...
Venomantis. Eat your vegetables, Mel.
Yes, Mel, you gotta eat your vegetables, Mel.
Tumigi and Solar Bang.
Yes.
Congratulations, you guys. You all won a copy of the game. If you didn't have it yet, go play it. And if you did, go give it away.
And
Make
play
someone
anyway.
happy. Yeah, and play with that new person who also has a copy now.
You'll get the key through a Twitch PM. So Twitch has a system where you can send PM messages. A lot of people don't know that. Check your inbox. Koen will be putting the keys there. I don't know whether he already did. If he didn't, then he'll do that in a moment. So the art you're seeing here is generated art, and it's made by Ralph, one of our artists, and Alex programmed it. So we now have a system to fill a level with art, and if you drag obstacles around, then it'll automatically fill everything with art.
Yeah, let's give a quick demo. So if I drag this around, the art will just randomly fill it up automatically. So it always looks pretty. That's pretty much the idea. And it doesn't work for everything quite yet. Like these invisible areas, there used to be a bush here in Ribbit. It doesn't show that yet, but it will by the time you guys get your hands on it. So don't worry.
I think it looks super slick when you're dragging it around and the level just updates as you go. It always looks good, and or almost always looks good, I guess. And it updates all the time. I think that's some super slick technology. Yeah, Alex put a lot of work in that, and Ralph put a lot of work into making a tile set that looks really good.
Well,
so, I'm really happy with this.
Well, you also did something nice, because now that I changed this...
Oh yeah, right. The mini map, the little thing, bottom right. It doesn't have the right colors yet, but the mini map now also automatically updates. So as you can see in the mini map in the top, it has an extra obstacle now.
Yep.
So you'll always have an up-to-date mini map.
Yeah. So let's get on with the actual thing I was gonna demo, I guess. And to do that, I'm just gonna toss away everything. Well, pretty much everything. I'm dumping all the gameplay now. Keeping the bases as is, because that is just an easier way to get started. And there are still some graphics I see. I did toss away some stuff. Like for instance, these force fields. They're a bit of graphics that will also be automatically generated. Right now they are level objects. that you'll have to wire up yourself, or that we had to wire up ourselves as Ronimo devs, but by the time this tool gets in your hands, that'll all be different, and will all be automatic. Ooh, what part are these? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. So
Let's pretend
now
they're not there.
I emptied out the level. The bots have no idea anymore. I guess they just straight up battle. Oh yeah, there's still this this jump pad right here. Well, that gives me an idea. What if I was thinking at one point I experimented with a level where there was a bunch of jump pads.
Oh, so we can have a top area where you're constantly bouncing around and you're doing high-speed mid-air battle.
Yeah. So anyway, I dumped all the stuff, and now if I look at the minimap, you'll see it's all open space. So yeah, let's go fill it up. I made a row of jump pads right there, but I don't think Lone Star can reach it from here, can he? No. So I'll need I'm gonna. Whoa. Sorry.
That's a bit big.
Yeah, that was a bit big. I'm gonna try and make a jungle filled with jump pads. Now these jump pads are pretty powerful, so they launch me right into the ceiling. So let's see if I can grab all the jump pads and weaken them a little bit, like so. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, right.
All right. Anyway, that is just a little random. Let's first start with lanes. So Osmods usually has 2 lanes. So now I have a bottom lane right here, and basically this platform will give me a top lane. And also, when you're developing an Osmonauts map, you don't really. Oh, what you usually do is you just make the left side of the level, and then by the end of it, you just grab everything you see. And there's a handy combo Control Alt M that will flip, mirror all the stuff around. So basically, I mean, of course, you can make asymmetrical levels if you want to, but I mean, if you wanna avoid complaints about imbalance, or just want an easy way to have your map be balanced, just flip the level after you're done. Anyway. Now we have, so this is the level, and the other side will be a flip of this, basically. So let's get some turrets in.
You can just build them now. I fixed that.
Oh,
you can just go in the create menu, go to
right.
Go to turret and put one.
So yeah, everything you put in the level is selected here. Here's the turret button. So yeah. Oh yeah, this one is square. You still have to. Is this the one?
Yeah, that's collision skill.
Oh yeah. You make a collision bigger. So yeah, now I have a turret. I don't think when you mirror the. Oh yeah.
Oh right. Oh, I should change the default for that.
Oh, that's
so
fine.
Right now the turret cannot be walked through. There's an enterable by teams setting.
Yeah, right here.
Where you can enter the red team. That means that you can also make a turret that can be moved through by both teams if you like.
Yep.
Team 0 is what
yeah.
what
Sorry,
you're
I
going
should have just used the arrow keys.
You can't on this because you can add several.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now you
can
can actually move through your own turret.
You can
which
have
is,
multiple.
nice,
That's actually a trick we use with the neutral creeps. You may have noticed this is one for the more hardcore Osmods players, but you may have noticed that you are no longer able to push creeps outside the area that they patrol, and that's because we put up some walls there that the blue and the red players could move through, but not the creeps actually. Oh, there's still some graphics here. It's a bit sloppy. Reel these
Yeah, I don't know where they come from.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go.
Doesn't make sense. Well, anyway.
Don't think too much about it. So what happens if... so this is our jungle, right? And do even more jump pads. Always more jump pads. Jump pads are cool. Well, and also a jungle should have creeps. So
Are you going to make bouncy creeps?
I'm gonna try. Let's see how they respond to this.
Do you know the numbers for creeps? Otherwise, you might be better off copying them.
Yeah. To cheat, I got a copy of the level right here. So that might be something to keep in mind, or it's a trick you could use yourself before you get started. Just copy the level, put it somewhere aside, so you can just copy stuff.
This is going to take 20 seconds before it spawns anything, right?
Right. Yeah. So there's this value that determines the start, but also this Oh, oops.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Okay. Well.
Oh. Okay, Awesome Dots just crashed. I didn't see that. I pretend it's not happening.
You saw nothing.
There's
This
no
doesn't happen.
sound. There's no sound.
Well, I mean, this kind of stuff happens when it's still in development, obviously.
Yeah, right.
And, well, this is a crash that people at home shouldn't have. But, let's see. So, does it autosave at all?
Well, it has a backup folder, but not here.
Well, maybe something for the future. I don't know. So, everything I've done is gone. But anyway, these guys come out of here. How do I quickly... I should have saved more often. In general, in life, save. Is saving going to be the same button?
We'll probably have a real button.
Oh, yeah. A UI button.
Yes.
And maybe also Control S. Right now it's F8. If I press F8, it'll save the map, and whatever I do will be saved. And I should have been hitting that button every few seconds before I started doing this. Well, anyway, I didn't put too much work in it yet, so I guess I can just toss away the stuff again and start over. But I was... So, let's see. Let's see how quickly I can do it. It's kind of a test of abilities. Let's dump the graphics too. So yeah, on the right you see all those selection boxes. The left column is for making things visible or not, and the right column is for making things selectable.
Alright, so those are like layers that you can enable or disable.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, I don't think, at least at first, most players won't have anything to do with the graphics, right?
Yeah. If you make a really basic level, then you're only working with gameplay objects, and all the graphics is automatically generated.
Mm-hmm.
And from there you can do more advanced stuff. Did you press F8 yet? Yes.
Yes, keep reminding me. Alright. Let's just grab a creep, the whole creep, and nothing but the creep. Or critter. And these two blue things also are relevant, because...
they make the creep stay within a small area.
Yeah, they are... whenever a creep is walking around, he's looking for these blue things to determine if it's time to turn around yet. So I'm gonna put them here, and F8, save this, because now I'm gonna edit, and let's see.
Yes, there's a creep. Now let's see whether he turns around when he. Yes, he turns around. You made the jump pads a little bit less strong last time.
Yep, that's right. So. Also handy to know, when you select stuff, it'll select everything that collides with the box you're dragging. But if you hold Alt, it'll deselect everything your collision box is. So now if I want to grab all these jump pads, all I do is just make a box, hit all the jump pads, and then hit Alt and deselect these two things. And now I should have all the jump pads. Oh, I also have that little creep spawner, so I deselect that thing too. And that leaves just the jump pads, so
Oh,
maybe-
32, that's great.
maybe you can
That's
stop
not
the
Friday.
guy from slamming his head. Or maybe hurt
This
him
is,
real bad.
This is a good test to see how solid our collision is. If you put it high enough, I'm sure he'll go through the roof.
Yeah.
So don't.
If that's what you want, you can, but... Oh, let's see what Clanks thinks of this area.
Oh, the bots got here. So, if you want to get the bots to work in a level, then you need to put a lot of collision geometry in it.
Oh, no.
my god!
Oh. I turned off the level editor. So maybe there's a crash there.
Oh.
I'll leave on the level editor. Keep it on.
That suggests that it's a minimap generator.
Well, I mean,
Tiny tier.
we have the coder right here, and he's now probably thinking of coding. Anyway, oh yeah.
So let's reply to some questions while you're restarting the level that you did save this time. So let's hope that it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
So can we play these maps in customs? Yes, you can. If you start a custom map,
I can actually show people how that.
well, you need to publish it first. Have you published it yet?
Oh yeah. Let's go over that process.
Okay, so if you want to play your mod in a custom game, then you first need to publish it on Steam. So let's show how publishing works, right? So we have a map. We can put a map in a mod. A mod can also contain other things than maps. That's why maps and mods are different things. Like you can have a mod that contains only custom games, or a mod that contains only some AI.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a mod that contains the map we made. The mod is called Streamisho and the map as well.
Yep.
So
Cool.
there we go. And it says it's not published yet. So if you press publish now, press publish. This should have a rotating thingy or something, but it's publishing to Steam now. And here it is.
Oh wow.
Here it is. It's on the workshop now. It's private at the moment, so that means that other players cannot subscribe to it yet. They cannot find it yet. But you can add screenshots, stuff like that. You can customize your page. This is what you use to, well, advertise your mod basically.
Right.
And now that we've subscribed to it, we can also play it in a custom game. And the reason that you need to publish it first is that if you're going to invite someone, yeah, right, you're
It's now in our subscribed mods list.
yes, you subscribe to your own mod. If you're going to invite someone into a custom game, then the other person needs to be able to download the mod. So by publishing it, you allow the other person to download it.
So now I create a game.
So this is a public game. That means that others, if there were any others, but this is a closed in development thing, but if there are any others, they can join you.
Mm-hmm.
And if they join you, then they'll automatically download the mod, a temporary version of it. If you want to permanently subscribe to it, you have to do so in Steamworks. But down here, you can
Ooh.
you can just join someone. Okay, so little bugs here, but yeah, you can just
Yeah.
start the map
You
now.
can see that it works.
In the meanwhile, we have another raffle site. So
Oh, really?
we have 5 more persons who win a game key and 1 who wins a Roboscoop key.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
The winner of the Roboscoop key and the game key is
Chris Kage Jr.
yes. And then we have 4 winners for a game key. And the first one I think is again someone from either the Netherlands or Belgium, and his name is
Alex Veld.
Alex Veld.
Congratulations.
And then the others are Vicry the Gamer, Murloc Agro B, and Jungj7. Jungj7, I think.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Enjoy your game key and or Roboscoop key. Okay,
Wow.
you removed a bit much of the
Yeah,
collision
apparently,
geometry, I
yeah.
suppose. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so now I'm playing the level, and I mean, this is the way you're going to be sharing your levels with friends. This is the way your friends are going to be able to join you on the levels you've created.
And they'll absolutely love you if you make beautiful mistakes like this, like
Like me.
leaving out level geometry.
Well,
Do you have any way to get up there now with Xenia? You're stuck, right? Oh, you can double jump,
I can
right?
double jump. But You could play some mean tricks as well. Where all right, so right now I don't have a level editor, but let me show you guys what I mean. Although I shouldn't teach you guys to troll, but anyway, let's go.
This is the other version. Your
Oh, yeah.
Streamisho.
My bad. Play edits. Oh yeah, another question.
Don't close it. Oh, no, it works. Will the minimap adjust to vertical levels? It will always be this aspect ratio. So if you make a vertical level, then it'll just zoom out and you'll have a lot of empty space in the minimap. So it's always this size.
But it tries to get everything in the map, right?
Yeah, you can adjust it yourself if you like.
Oh.
That's how it works right now. And we will also add an option to automatically calculate the size.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what we'll
very
set
nice.
it to by default.
Yeah. Very nice.
That's not there yet.
Okay. Okay, let's... Apparently I made a gap here. Let's see. It's not here, so I can just grab this block and mirror it over to the other side. So the mirroring feature works both ways. The mirroring feature I talked about earlier. And yeah, let's hit that F8 a lot more. I'm gonna quickly just slam together a level, and Joost can talk about what I'm doing.
Yeah. So while you're putting stuff in the level, another question: can the map be larger than every other one? Yes, you can make a gigantic map if you like. If you like, you can also have a map with different spots and teleporters in between them. So the map can be different rooms that you cannot walk between, but you can teleport between them. So a lot of freedom there. Another question: is it going to be possible to add new droids in custom games, like with advanced experience? So it's not a character editor, so you won't be able to make new types of characters. You won't be able to make a new class. But you can put characters in. You can use all the existing characters, and you can put them in levels, and you can give them custom AI. So what you can do is put a froggy in a level, and make the froggy be your neutral creep. Well, not neutral creep because there's no neutral version of froggy, but you can put blue froggies in a level and fight against them, and you can change their behavior just as long as you keep it within the shooting and the tornado and the dash, because it's froggy. So there's actually quite a lot of room there to make weird stuff using the existing Awesomenauts characters.
Yep.
Can we create timed levels comparable to Overwatch matches where one side pushes and the other side defends? You can most definitely make a map where one side pushes and the other defends, but right now there's no option to automatically end the match at some point. I guess you could use a trick and just make the entire level move away at some point and then everyone dies, something like that, or a lot of damage in the level. But you won't get a correct win there. So you can have the entire gameplay of that, but you will not get the correct win screen if you do that. But it's actually, from a gameplay perspective, it's entirely possible to make asymmetrical maps. You can also make three players versus droids levels.
Yeah. And there's a lot of tricks and hacks you can do, like the stuff Joost just described. There might be a possibility to hide the enemy base somewhere and just blow it up after a set amount of time if you want to create that kind of gameplay. There are definitely a lot of stuff, a lot of tricks you can do.
A personal favorite of mine. Could you make the turret move around for a sec?
Oh yeah.
It's I'm not entirely sure how you're going to make an awesome level with that, but this is pretty crazy. So this is a moving turret. And you could also make it in such a way that the turret moves into the ground, so you cannot hit it anymore, and then it comes up again. And it moves to the ground, it comes up again. Yeah. So that's a turret that you can only hit occasionally.
I could make a wall right here, and...
Oh yeah, right. Now you can only hit it when it's on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
And it only can hit you, but... there's a setting here, enterable by teams, and now only the red team can enter it. There's no force field graphic right now, that will be coming, but I can just grab this force field real quick to give you an idea of what I've done.
Oh yeah, right.
What,
so this is a turret that moves in and out of range for the blue team, but the red team can still go through it.
Yep.
Now, if you do this in practice, then you'll probably also need to link the team wall to the turret's life,
Yep.
so that the team wall actually disappears when the turret dies.
Yep.
We're getting into more advanced stuff now, but it's as you can see, setting this up isn't all that difficult.
Yeah, so a lot of object, or specifically collision objects and turrets have, oops, know what I did there, have like start and ending positions, and if you manipulate those, you can also, a neat little trick, you can manipulate stuff by dragging that number. Oops, trying to undo here. There we go. Let's see. In the meantime, I made a bottom lane, sort of, kind of, and now it's time to make a top lane. And first of all, let's see if I can even reach that platform. I guess I can, but it's not really optimal. So I need to adjust this jump out right here.
So you're all the way in the bottom left now, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm the tiny Lone Star right here. You're always going to be playing to Lone Star, right? In the level editor here, from what I've seen.
Well, you always start as Lone Star, but there will be an option to switch character during editing. So you can just respawn as a different character while editing.
Ah, nice.
Koen, did I just see a question whether you could control a turret's movement using a button? Koen?
Mm-hmm.
Did I just see that question?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, lol. Koen already put it there. Yeah, right now it's not. There's a limitation on turret movement that you cannot control turret movement with a button. You can control platform movement with a button, but not turret
my
movement.
bad. Oh well.
How long ago since you saved?
Probably too long. I have been pressing F8, but...
Rip.
Oh well. Let's just play, let's just... Is there anything else specifically we can show? Let's just play the level I made. And there's a quick catch. There's a kind of a catch with that you need to be aware of. I did some edits to the level right now, but those edits haven't been published. So if I now go to the play menu and play this level, it's actually going to be the older published version. So now that I've made edits, let's see.
Yeah, you got to press publish again, and then you upload it to Steam, and that's what you're going to play during custom games.
Yep. And now it's updated.
Can you, to answer a question that was there, can you open the editor again and show the grid and the snapping?
Oh yeah.
So there was a question. Will you be able to enable a grid so you can make parts perfectly symmetrical? Yes, you can. Oh, you saved quite a lot actually. So can you enable the grid? It's the button on the bottom right in the.
This one?
Yes, that's it. So this is a grid. If you zoom in, then it becomes a more detailed grid. And if you enable snapping with the that one.
The magnet, it'll try to snap.
Yeah, it'll automatically snap your object to the grid. It'll rescale it and make sure it's exactly snapped
So
to
if
the grid.
I move it, it'll pop into the grid. So it'll always be. Are these grid cells adjustable?
Nope.
Not right now. But if you are super into details and you want to make sure that everything is exactly fitted or symmetrical, yeah, you can do that this way. Good question. Okay.
Okay, so another question I see in the chat, is the level editor for everyone or is it a separate purchase? It's for everyone, it's not a DLC. Everyone can download maps, make maps, share them. If you own the game, then you can use the level editor.
Yay. Very nice.
Someone asked whether we can put the worm in the level.
Yes.
Yes, you can. The worm is just made with the normal level stuff, and you can also make some other kinds of traps. Yeah, I don't know which ones exactly, but like the fire hazard on.
Oh yeah.
The fire hazard is also something you can make, and a bunch of those can be linked to buttons. So I think you could make a fire hazard like on AI Station 205 that triggers by pressing a button.
Nice. Let's see, Tiny Lone Star. I'm trying tweaking this jump right here. Yeah, that's better.
Oh yeah, right. You're on top lane now.
Maybe a little strong. All right, and then I mean, it's very rough, but let's see. Let's grab anything. And then mirror it. And
Oh, nice. It's a level with a hole in the top lane.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
Yeah, but there's one thing I didn't grab. Oh yeah, so another thing, if you hold down control, you can add stuff to your selection, which is also very useful. So now I got the jump pads across two. And now, before the next crash happens, I'm gonna get out of here and publish this and play it, even though...
Oh. Can there be forced camera scrolling for timed maps like in some Mario levels? I don't think we have that, right?
You can move the level though.
That is true.
Yeah. You could make a giant damage area that comes after you and damages you if you're not fast enough. So in that sense, you could force the player to always go forward. But I don't think we don't have a whole lot of options for camera control, right? Some stuff in the AI maybe.
Yeah, the AI can do it. If you you can make a custom AI that scrolls the camera forcibly. I mean, you don't always have to use a dropout, right? Either you can just spawn.
Oh yeah, right. You could just skip the dropout. Yeah.
And then have an AI. AIs can. There's an object that you can place in the level called. Oh, ha 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 ha! All the turrets are mine.
Oh, nice.
So,
I think you're gonna win this match.
yeah, all the turrets are mine.
You're playing against bots that have no idea how to traverse the level, and all the turrets are yours. This is great.
This is gonna
I'm
be
sure
totally,
even I would be able to beat pro players this way.
gonna be totally fair.
Well, or maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the moving turrets are.
They're an absolute hit with the bots. I can see that.
Yeah, they love it. So now that I'm down here, I have to move around to get back to the. So yeah,
The turrets look great on the minimap as well.
yeah,
Like they're doing a little dance.
yeah. The minimap is keeping up quite well. So what if you do moving collision? Does that minimap keep up with that?
No, it's a moving collision is just left out of the minimap. It's not shown at all.
Okay, that makes sense. Pow. This works. So yeah, this is what you could do in if you had 5 spare minutes and the level is out. Of course, hopefully you can do a better job than this. But I'm sure if we put in more time, we could come up with something really, really cool. And I think that's about it. What I wanted to say and show. I mean, there's tons of stuff, and of course I could finish this level, and maybe we should make a longer video on how to do that. But I think we covered all the basics by now.
Maybe you should just beat the base and win the match.
Win the match. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, right.
These bots are so good.
You're really successful at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's of course a big problem if you only have 7 turrets. And they already destroyed one. It looks like it.
I don't know if I can win, man.
It looks like your own bots are hugging the top turret.
Yeah, and the AIs really don't know what's going on, and there's something with the droids as well. It looks like, right? My droids are stuck
Oh yeah, right.
in the bottom lane. But
They're waiting for something.
I could just
You can just skip everything.
skip everything.
Oh yeah, and there's not a ruffled side. And in this raffle tide we have 5 more winners. And the winner of both the game key and the exclusive Scoop key that you can only get here in the stream is...
The Techno Locker.
the Techno Locker.
Congratulations.
Yes, the Techno Locker. But it's not
cool.
really German, but everything is better in German, I guess. And we have 4 winners for an Awesomnauts key. And those winners are...
Gurkmannen AB.
Gurkmannen AB. that might be German.
Yeah.
No, then it would be Männer. No, it's not German. I don't know what it is. Anyway,
Gurkmannen. Gurk.
the other winners are Pockets Tree, JC Valiant, and
Alex Nout.
Alex Nout. Yes, same name as the guy who programmed the automatic art here.
Yeah.
It's also Alex, although it's written differently. So congratulations, have fun with your keys, and you'll receive the keys through Twitch PMs. And yeah, maybe we should finish this by showing the deadlift video again.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's
Would anybody care?
would anybody care? I'd like to see it again.
Good.
So you
Switch
can,
away.
Okay. Magic.
There we go.
There you go.
I'm back to my normal computery self. Oh. First, let's see. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay,
so yeah, this is Deadlift. This is the character that's coming in the next big update. He's coming together with the level editor and the custom games browser, and all 3 of those are going into beta next week.
All right, here we go.
Lone Star may have wrangled the Bovinian race, but he's not getting me. 6-packs are for calves. I have a
Yeah.
14-pack.
Yeah,
All right.
big guy.
Nice, smooth, Koen. Smoothish. Very cool, very cool. I love how deep his voice is. Also, his music is amazing. Of course.
Yeah, we the music is not finished yet, but the
The
in
first
progress,
edition,
yeah.
the first tryout we got was really, really good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn awesome.
We have about 5 minutes left on this stream. How many times can I die in 5 minutes? How many times can I kill people in 5 minutes?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna play online?
Yeah.
That's a lot longer than 5 minutes, right?
Well,
Or are you gonna put up a maybe a custom game with team deathmatch, something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can probably die a lot.
Yeah.
So a question from the chat: can you choose which nods you can play and which you can't play in the modded level? Right now you cannot limit that, so a player can select any character. I guess you can just write in the description if it's a Lone Star only map, and players will have to do that themselves.
Alright, so I am now in the regular game. No modding menu here. Custom. And there we go.
Oh wow, there they are already. Oh, I see Holy Yost isn't there as well.
Mm-hmm. He was in the office this week.
Yeah, I heard.
Skills and items, gotta have skills.
Pity I wasn't there. I was actually quite curious to meet the person who calls himself Holy Yost.
Apparently his real name is not Yost.
Yeah, I heard. I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, Holy Yost in our team. There we go. Alright, so let's see.
Oh, you're in match chat now.
Oops, my bad. I don't know.
This is a first. People not joining within 2 seconds. Maybe they didn't expect it now that it's so far near the end of the stream. Oh, there they are. What they
Yeah, you wanted to complain about people not being fast enough, and there they were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see some familiar names here.
Yeah. Body Hunter PT is doing a video series on teaching people on how to play.
Oh, that's his thing, right?
Uh-huh.
You can send your replay to him, and he'll comment on what you can improve in your plays.
Yep. And Lucky Turn definitely is a regular. Although,
Well, Jaapie Patatsaki is also a name I've seen quite a lot recently. Maybe it's because his name stands out so much in Dutch. It's an awesome name. Oh, look at all this chaos. So, what we're playing right now, for those who rarely play custom games, is a team deathmatch, 3 versus 3, with random characters and random upgrades. Yeah, you died and now you come back as someone else.
Yep.
And you also get all the upgrades right away, right? You start with full money? Is that true in this mode?
No, but I start with both my skills unlocked from the start.
Oh, both skills unlocked. Okay,
Yep.
right. Oh, the chaos, the explosions.
They're everywhere. Let's see. Oh, I'm Ayla. Oops. Oh, Joost. They ganged up on him. There's not much I can do right now.
But it looks like your question, how often can I ask, is going to be
Answered
Hi.
pretty quickly.
yes. Okay, another question, can we adjust droid pathing in the level editor? Yes, you can. But if you want to do advanced stuff, you'll probably need to look into the AI itself to change droid pathing. But I think for more basic stuff, you could just use the existing levels and put some objects there to tell them when to jump, things like that. I think in most cases you won't need to actually touch the AI to change droid pathing. Could we know who voiced Deadlift? You could, but I don't know from the top of my head.
Oh no.
Do you know the name of the voice actor for Deadlift?
Nope.
Ah.
That's usually you who's involved with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was involved with that, but I don't remember the name. Sorry.
Ow. I died. Pow! There we go.
Well, how often did you die? Let's see.
Quite a lot.
How did that happen? Oh, you only died 6 times. That's
yeah.
quite a good. Oh, you all died 6 times.
Yeah.
That's a very even match, and they also almost died 6 times.
Yeah, and as predicted, Body Hunter BT did really well. So I guess you can trust his advice. He generally knows what he's doing in Astronauts.
Oh,
and,
yeah, right.
This was over in 2 minutes. I guess I should have put just a couple more frags on there. But I think that was it for this week. Maybe one more question. Is there one more question that is relevant?
Yeah, maybe we can. Koen, there's a raffle site almost up, right? Or is there none at the end?
Nope, no raffle sites.
No raffle site. Okay, then we're done for the week.
Yeah.
So-
I hope you guys liked it. And are excited for next week. Because what's coming next week?
Yes, next week we'll have the beta for Deadlift, the new character, and for the custom games browser, and for the level editor. So yeah, see you then. Thank you for watching, and
Yeah.
Jasper's
mind
head
blown.
is exploding.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the thought of next week. It's going to be really cool.
It's kind of a regular thing for Jasper to have exploding heads.
Yep.
So,
And then they got to piece it back together again.
yes.
It gets messy. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll hope to see you again next week.
Yes, see you next week. Goodbye!